conference affair lined up for you today as the Phoenix Suns come in for this one.
Oh, I got plenty.
Side at 3 with Morris at the 4. Dragic is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. James dishes to Miller. He's looking for Love and finds him. Just 4 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Suns. Plumlee's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Skinny is checked in for Phoenix. Let's take a moment to show you some young men that have really picked up steam in the second half of the season. These are the leading rookie scorers since the All-Star break. Take a look at Skinny.
He's a rookie basically in name only now. I mean, in the second half of this season, he's been playing and scoring like a veteran.
It definitely has been a short learning curve for him, Steve, especially offensively.
Well, it wasn't too long ago that the Suns were selling first-round picks. Now the complete opposite. This team stacking up draft picks as they look to go young and rebuild this club.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, I briefly spoke with David Blatt. They've had success against this team, winning their one matchup of the season, but he's not getting complacent, and his first order of business has been readying them to score against such a tough shot-blocking presence inside. He said in a game like this, you can't turn down good perimeter looks. We've got to be aggressive getting to our looks and try to track down our misses. Guys, let's see how it works.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And dealing with the sort of defense they're facing is not an easy challenge.
No, but they've got a few weapons of their own that they can counter with, so it's not exactly a one-sided battle.
Maybe so, Steve, but those weapons are still going to have to perform at a really high level for them to have a chance to be successful. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Irving passes to LeBron. Love with the screen on Green. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Knocks it loose. Plumlee with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Dragic. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's LeBron. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. So both teams making some changes here. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
76% of the stripe for him to this point of the season.
And LeBron asked who would be on his Mount Rushmore of NBA greats, Steve. He went with Larry. He went with Michael Jordan and Oscar Robertson.
Well, you got to feel like he probably can sort of associate himself with the Big O. You know, the big body, the strength, the versatility. That's what Oscar was all about. That's what LeBron is all about. So nice to see LeBron's recognition of that era of the NBA.
Hard to argue with those selections. He also said he better be up there too, and I would agree with that.
And here's Dragic. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, not to mention 4 big steals on the night. He was getting it done at both ends of the floor.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
And you get a chance early on to see their depth. They got a nice effort from their bench players early in this game.
Yes, Steve, I tell you what, their subs have really packed the punch for them so far.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Skinny, he's in at shooting guard. Marcus Morris is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Tucker in at the 3 slot. Passes to Skinny. From downtown, shot's good. Skinny's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Here's Dellavedova. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Picked by Varejao. Back to Marion. Shot clock at 5. Dellavedova, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Bledsoe outside. Jones pulls it down.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Over to the wing. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Dellavedova. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Lays it in off the breakaway. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they're frenetic defense.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Cleveland ahead.
Gentlemen, I'm over here.
And you can tell by how my bread stack up in the skies it is raps on the bed.
Okay, from the first half.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Mike Miller is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Verjao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Shot clock at 6. Dragic dishes to Plumlee. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 5 assists in the game. Skinny is checked in for Eric Bledsoe.
It was an opportunity to look at some stats for Kevin Love. They're loving what they've seen from him over the last month. Those stat lines have been tremendous. He's getting around 20 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the work that impresses me the most is how he's attacked the glass and provided so much help on securing rebounds for his team.
Yeah, it's huge, Steve. I mean, when you add up the offensive glass work that turns into second chance points, I mean, the rebounding that he brings to the table has been huge.
Both free throws good from Love.
Love is known for how explosive he can be on offense, but he still gets knocked on for his defensive prowess or lack thereof. He seems to be tiring of it, though, and he's put in a lot of work. I think he's gotten better.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job. Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. I remember last season when Tyson Chandler had remarks about Love's defense, and Love just brushed it off. It's something he's heard before and has followed him even in his rise to the highest ranks of the NBA.
And I think it's been a bit of an overhyped and overstated problem for him. I mean, he does so much more on the court than people think. I don't think he'll ever be an NBA All-Star defender, but he's more than capable of holding his own at that end of the floor.
No good from Dragic.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that.
Nice shot by James.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Dragic kicks to Plumlee. Stolen by Verjao. Miller with the ball. Averaging 6 points per contest. Feeds it to Irving. LeBron sets the screen for Miller. The shot by Verjao, wide open. They get it back. Good! And that's 20 points for Love.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Well, Kevin Love is really a player who I think befuddles pundits, because the numbers say he's a superstar, probably a top 5 player, but then he's never been to the playoffs. To that, I would simply say basketball is a team game. Individuals don't take teams to the playoffs. So despite that, there are some left wondering if his numbers are greater than his actual impact on the team. I'm not one of them.
Back to Irving. LeBron outside. The second chance effort. LeBron with another miss.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Outside.
More than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Pass to Skinny. From